Hello, potato. Today we are at IKEA. Now, I'm not sure when this video is going to be put up, probably not till after Christmas, and today is unfortunately a Christmassy kind of video because we're at IKEA because they're having their annual Julbord. It's sort of an all-you-can-eat buffet of predominantly, supposedly, traditional Swedish holiday fare, although they usually have like chicken strips and the Swedish meatballs for people who don't necessarily care for the more the pickled herring or the salmon and mustard sauce or the very, very, very overdilled Swedish potato salad. But we're a little early, so we're gonna look around IKEA a little bit first, and then we will go queue up for the annual holiday Julbord. So right now the restaurant is closed because they are setting up for the Julbord. And here is an idea of what some of the food they're gonna have. So, yeah, not seeing the Prinskorv, which is unfortunate. I really do like the Prinskorv, but it's all nice and empty in there now. But in just a couple of hours, it's going to be all you can eat Swedish holiday fare. Also, they have a lovely area here set up so you can get a picture, but right now that is also inaccessible. It is behind the ropes, so maybe we'll take a shot at that later on. But yeah, for now let's walk around and do some shopping. You can get a Lurvig cat house for $9.99, but don't tell the people at IKEA these aren't cats. I mean, this one is, but those are generally classified as dogs. Do you want a horse pillow? I guess that's a no. If I ever decide to pivot this channel and become like a gaming streamer, I can get all my stuff I need right here. I do like the Squid Game little artist guy. I mean, I've already got a sit-stand desk. I don't need another one of those. But you know, my computer's kind of old, although I don't think they sell the computer or the joystick. But I can get like a really cheapy gaming chair and some display cabinets that would reflect off of any lights and probably not look great on camera. But you know, you can get your gamer rig set up, furniture at least, here. You know, when I was a kid, I mean, we didn't of course YouTube when I was a kid, but this would actually have been a really nice setup. I kind of regret when I was a kid not having a table or desk bed combo like this. It's a really good usage of space, at least until you get too tall to sit under that banging your head. But also, when I was even younger, not so much this one, but that would have made for a really cool room. I do like, even now as an adult, I do like that moon lamp. Don't know why the pig's jumping over it instead of a cow, but I do like that moon lamp. They always have such cute plush things here. Look, we have the whole world. We've got astronaut rabbits. Let you know a secret, we already actually have one of these astronaut cats. We picked one up last time when we got our Julbord tickets. And then they have, of course, the spaceship for your astronaut to be in. Now, I thought they were supposed to get aliens, though. I still don't see the aliens. I do see a pretty awesome shark. He's not a puppet, but he's pretty cool. We have a whale that you can make eat things and then keep them in there. But yeah, there's no aliens. I thought they were supposed to have, I mean, they have little itty bitty aliens, but I thought they were supposed to have some aliens like the same scale as these guys. Maybe they sold out already. Maybe they're super popular. Maybe they're just that cool. They also have their little Lego section, which is nice. I've talked about these things on video before. I have a few of the Big Lick boxes. They stack nicely. You can put stuff in them. The only disappointment is the brick assortment. Not that it's disappointing in that, you know, it's just kind of some random bricks and a couple figures, but because they don't say IKEA on them. What a lost opportunity. You don't get like a little IKEA specific minifigures. So it just seems like a real wasted bit of potential to me. But still, I mean, they are at least official Lego, so that's cool. It's not like some sort of off-brand IKEA Lego. Do you like gonks? IKEA's got gonks. We would get some, but we actually have, I think, one of each type they already are selling. We picked them up when we came and got our Julbord tickets. There's more space stuff down here. So maybe we'll look and see if they have the aliens, because I thought I saw one coming down the stairs here in the glass case. So they do have aliens, or they've made aliens. They just, I guess they really are just that popular. And they sold out. There's plenty of astronauts, plenty of spaceships, plenty of Earths. But only itty bitty like finger puppet aliens left. I mean, that's cute, but I mean, it's not really to scale with that, is it? Also, again, as a kid, I would have loved that cardboard spaceship. I don't know how long it would have lasted, but it would have been awesome while it did.
And take the elevator, because that's how it is up there.
Now here's something I really didn't expect to see. They have a Lunar New Year section with a pretty cool dragon pillow, because of course next year is the year of the dragon. Some very interesting plates. I don't know that I've ever seen them have a Lunar New Year display before. We usually come here for Julbord, and I don't think I've ever remembered seeing them have Lunar New Year stuff. I mean, oh, the placemats are kind of neat. I mean, other than the pillow, which I'd rather like try to find a plush dragon in the style of that rabbit I had for this year. But, oh, the water bottle's kind of cool. Or hot beverage bottle. Same dragon as the pillow. I do like the idea of like the stacking cups and stuff, making a flower. That's kind of pretty. Yeah, I don't reckon we need specific Lunar New Year dishes, but I'm just impressed they have them. Apparently I was wrong. We do need Lunar New Year plates, so I had to go back and get a trolley. I love the IKEA trolleys, though. I love that, you know, you can like, I love that they go in all directions. You can dance with them. You can do a whole Fred Astaire number with a shopping cart if you wanted to. I won't, because this isn't TikTok, and I'm far too old and uncoordinated to be doing that. But you could, and I'm sure somewhere on YouTube, or more than likely TikTok, there are people doing that. So yeah, I need to go catch back up, and we'll get some Lunar New Year plates. The Yule Goats are watching you. The Yule Goats see your every move. The Yule Goats report directly to Krampus. It is remarkably empty in here. It's kind of nice. Usually it's always crowded and like free-range children. You have to walk around and stuff. But I guess we just come at a really good time. It's currently the second Friday in December when I'm recording this. So, yeah, I guess we're not quite at the frantic shopping part of the season just yet. And then, of course, up at the front by checkout, we have all of the holiday stuff. It's still fairly early in December, so there's still a good variety of stuff left. We've got gonks, but we've already got, like I said, we've got like one of each of those. We have the Yule Goat there. It is watching over everything to see what you do and let Krampus know if he needs to come and pay you a visit or not. And then just lots of little baubles and little trees. I'm pretty sure, actually, I think the tree on my desk in the void space is one of their trees. But lots of lights. You know, I mean, if you watch this channel, you know that I do have a thing for lights. It's like half the stuff on my my workspace is just light up glowy things. Yeah, it's a good selection still left. Probably won't be the case in another week or two. Of course, in like 3 weeks it'll be Christmas, so I guess well, I guess if you're watching this after Christmas, because that's probably when it's going to be posted, it's going to be too late. But, you know, you can get an idea what they have for next year. A little bauble wreath over there. I don't know how you can see that on camera, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think we kind of got all of the holiday stuff we need last time. I mean, you can always use some spare gonks, but we do have one of each. You can get the normal gonk or his big brother. We already have both. Is he Santa? Is he just a gnome? That's up for you to decide. Oh, it's okay. Never mind. It does say, it says Santa Claus, red. And he's on sale for $9.99, so he's marked down because I do actually have quite a few of him. Looks kind of, could be good as a lawn gnome maybe too. I guess at the end of the season, if they have a bunch of Yule goats left, they could always just stack them like this and have themselves a little bonfire. But the Yule goat would not approve of being used as firelighters. So they still have a lot of setting up to. It's still about a half an hour until the event starts. But I decided to hop in line now just because if you've never been to one of these before, the line for it can actually get pretty long pretty quickly. And it'd be nice to get in there and now look at the food and stuff before everybody mangles it, you know. Get to, maybe get some nice footage of it before it's all picked over. But so yeah, we've got some time still. We're going to stand here and watch them. But I'm going to stand here. Obviously, I don't expect you to watch it with me. We'll turn the camera off and just come back when it's like time. So I will see you again in a minute. So they moved where the queue is this year. Normally it's over by that where we were standing before, but apparently it's over here by the elevator this year. So we've moved over, but we've got our tickets ready to go. Just gotta wait for the time. So yeah, normally they have us wait over on the other side of the restaurant and then walk everybody through the restaurant to pick their table, but I guess this year they're doing things a little different. But that's the way things are. Things change year to year. Oh, let's hope time passes quickly and then we can get us some Swedish food. It looks like they're doing something a little differently this year. It looks like they're actually going to serve at the counters. Normally they have big long tables set up along kind of like by the cashier line there is, and you just like pick your own stuff, your salmon and your salads and what such. But it kind of looks like this year, because I noticed on the menu it specifies that desserts are self-serve, which implies that other things are not self-serve. So I'm guessing then they'll load your plate up for you at the hot counter there, because I do see little cards up on the hot counter. So I guess it's a way of maybe keeping some portion control, I guess. I mean, it's not great. It certainly won't be as visually impressive as the tables when you first start. But you can look at the Void of Intelligence Instagram, and there are pictures through there of previous Yule boards and how it's normally set up. But yeah, new year. It's a new way of doing things. They are going to have the mulled fruit drink. I guess they're not calling it glog anymore, or they just don't want to explain what glog is. Elderflower drink, coffee and tea, fountain beverages. I'm not trying an elderflower drink. I don't think I've ever tried that. The potato salad for me is way too dill, but I will get both of the herrings. The cured salmon, the egg with mayo and shrimp is always a good one. The poached salmon is a definite. Some red potatoes and dill butter, or potato gratin, maybe both. And then Oh, it doesn't look like they're going to have the princess cakes this year. That's unfortunate. Those are always really good. But there'll be some good stuff. Well, good. I don't know if we'll get any footage in the queue or not to get food because we're close to the front of it, if not the front of it. But we will definitely look at the plate once we have our food and are seated. So it's almost time. It's like SAC Anime. We're wristbanded up. And you know how I said a little while ago that the line gets kind of long? The line gets kind of long. So, you know, that's why we went and lined up early. Yeah, it's almost about 6 more minutes, and then we get to go in and have our Swedish holiday feast.
How many people are you?
2. And we are in.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right, we've got our table. Now it's time to get some food. We have to navigate the maze. So yeah, they're doing it very differently this year. This is, I guess it's a post end of the world thing. My wife says we haven't been since the world ended. I thought we came last year, but apparently not. They definitely weren't doing it like this last year, so. Getting nauseous yet? I'm leaving all this in, so. So in traditional IKEA fashion, we do need to pick our desserts first. And of course, we can make multiple trips through the queue, so we're gonna get some rice pudding. This is not super well thought out. I probably should have put a headband on or something. Definitely staying away from that. Oh, get some of the cucumber salad. It's not Tsunamono exactly, but it should be good. Some salmon, and normally I would just like load my plate down with the salmon, but I think we will take 2 though, because the salmon's always good. We definitely need some eggs, and he's, I believe, getting the plates for the herring. I definitely got us some of that. I gotta put the camera down. Be right back. Okay, we've got some herring in mustard, and then get some ham. Swedish Christmas ham. Try us a. Looks like it's nicely seasoned. I don't think I've tried this before. Let's get a piece from over here. That looks good. Get some of that. Keep a move on.
Good evening, sir.
Hi. Can I get some meatballs, some salmon, and some red potato, please? Please.
Would you like lemon paper? Would you like the lemon paper sauce instead?
Sure.
Cabbage?
Some of the red potato, please.
Red potato, so you don't want any of the cabbage?
No, thank you.
Any cabbage on the salmon?
No, thank you. Thank you. Camera's got to go away now because I need my hands. Quick, here are the desserts. I'm gonna grab some of those. I wasn't planning on having so many plates. Normally it's just the one plate and you load it up. I'm doing so. Yeah, kind of full kind of quick here. So yeah, it's kind of a problem, but I think I'm good. Okay, so we're back at the table. I'm still gonna get drinks, but yeah, there's a kind of a complication by them serving you instead of you serving yourself. Is that instead of having one plate loaded down with goodies, I've got like 10 plates, making me look, of course, like the biggest pig of all time. But I haven't got a drink yet. But this is definitely our first run. There will be at least a couple because I definitely have to have more salmon than this. Normally I get like a bunch of the salmon. But it's a new world we're in now. It's a new way of doing things. I'm gonna get a drink. But yeah, here's what I got. We got my herring and mustard, got salmon, got some eggs, got the cucumber salad, some rice pudding for dessert, some of these things for dessert. Got some ham, meatballs, I guess 2 portions of potatoes, and some poached salmon with, I think it says lemon caper sauce. And what did you get? So you got macaroni and cheese, you got the scallop potato,
Yeah.
meatballs, poached salmon, red potato, a knacker rod, got some ham, yep. And you also have the cucumber and the rice pudding. And what drink did you get?
The raspberry.
The raspberry. I think I'm gonna go get a coffee and maybe a lingonberry. All right, but this probably is where we stop for a bit, so I'll see you later. Okay, so I've done a little plate acrobatics to get everything kind of consolidated down from like 10 plates to 4. Also went and got a drink, got some sparkling lingonberry and some glog with almonds. And you've already started, what do you think?
Good.
Good? What have you had so far?
Huh?
What have you tried so far?
The salmon, meatballs, potato,
All good?
cucumber.
Cool. Is it like Sunamono or, I mean, I see it's got more dill in it, obviously, but
It's like cinnamon.
like Sunamono? Okay. All right, so yeah, so this is our Julbord. We'll probably go back for seconds. Probably some more salmon, some more dessert, some more drinks, maybe some coffee. But this probably will be the last of the video of the food portion. But it's a very popular event. A lot of people come to it. I'm glad we got first in line there because the line is huge now. We got to go up there with no waiting, got first crack at everything, but without it being self-serve this year, there wasn't so much of the ability to kind of load up what you want. But as you did, I'm not the only one who had to perform plate acrobatics with their trays. That is kind of the one criticism I would have of this so far this year. But the food looks good, smells good. I'm told it is good. I'm gonna now find out for myself. So I'll see you again a little later. So I'm back in queue now for round number 2 of Julbord. I have been assigned to get more of the rice pudding for my wife. And for myself, I'm gonna get some more of the poached salmon, some more of that really good herring. And I tried some of my wife's mac and cheese. It was actually pretty good. It reminded me flavor-wise a lot of the Heinz macaroni cheese in the tin that I tried like 3 years ago. Kind of a very subtle cheesy flavor, but not dry, not flavorless, but subtle. So yeah, I'm gonna get some seconds. And also, the glog was pretty good. The lingonberry drink, it wasn't sparkling. I think I said it was sparkling before. It's a still drink. That was quite good. Normally I just get coffee because if you're like the IKEA family thing, you get free coffee. And maybe a little more dessert. Maybe some coffee or some of your glog, I think. Yeah, they do have more out there. They had ran out earlier. But yeah, it's a good event. Some of the changes are a little jarring. The plate acrobatics I had to play to get all of the food onto one tray. I don't quite understand why my salmon or meatballs couldn't have come on the same plate, but I will not just order one entree this time around. Also, I'm getting full anyways. And I think at the end though, we'll go find somewhere to sit and discuss what we thought of the event as a whole. I mean, definitely different from pre-end of the world times, but still good. But yeah, we'll go over like what we like the most and what we like the least at the end. So yeah, I have a few minutes waiting here in line still, so I'll get on with that. Here's round two, kind of a best of. Got some more of the poached salmon, got some of the mac and cheese this time. I think this time they were going to be willing to put everything onto one plate because he asked for one of the, I guess he remembered me because he asked for one of the meatballs again as well. Got some more of the herring, some more eggs, some more of the desserts, and some more of the rice pudding, which makes a nice kind of like a little palate cleanser because it's like the mac and cheese, it's kind of a subtle flavor. So it works as a nice little palate cleanser because these are both very flavorful and kind of dry. And I got a little more of the cucumber salad because it is actually very reminiscent of Tsunamono. I thought the dill would be kind of overpowering on it, but up until like the last couple bites of it, I really didn't get a lot of the dill. I got more of the vinegar in it, and it's quite nice. I was getting some more glog, but they are out of it again. They only have like one air pot of it they're putting out, so it tends to go in and out. But overall, very good. I like it while I was in line. At the end, we will go through and kind of give our favorites and our not favorites. So I'll be back in a minute after I just kind of pour all this food down my throat. So things didn't go quite as I had hoped at the end of this video. My intent was to have a segment here with the two of us sitting out in front of IKEA discussing our like immediate after the fact opinions of our meal. And we did that. We recorded that. We sat up there in the early December cold at night and gave some final thoughts. And unfortunately, the file for that video, of all the things I've recorded in December, the file for that one video is unusable. So here we are back in the void space, and I'm going to try to kind of reconstruct what we said by memory, which will be very rough and actually probably a lot shorter than that was. I do remember being incredibly full. I should not really have gone back for that second helping, but that salmon was the poached salmon was quite good, and I really, really liked that lemon caper sauce on it. That was fantastic. I mean, the salmon by itself would have been fine, but that sauce was really good. As far as likes and dislikes, I really liked the salmon. I liked the poached salmon more than the smoked salmon, which is unusual. Usually I think I like the smoked better, maybe just because you can only get like one little piece of it on a plate, and I didn't want to have like 50 plates. I did see, I don't think it's in the video, I think I mentioned it in the closing part. When I went back to the second time, there were people who had found ways around some of the plate gymnastics that I mentioned. The person in front of me, for example, I liked the potato salad, I guess, and was just pouring multiple cups of it into one cup. So, and just putting the empty cups around the full cup to have a larger serving and not take up too much space on his tray. And I saw other people doing the same thing with the cucumber salad. I admit I did do that with the rice pudding. And it definitely was an interesting workaround to having to get everything onto one IKEA tray. But the food was all really good. The ham was a little weird just because it's cold. Their ham is not served hot, and I think I knew that. I think I've tried it in years past, and I think it's why I only got one piece, because I had kind of a memory of not being super into it, and I think that was why. It wasn't bad. I mean, I ate everything I took. I didn't like throw stuff away. There are things that I don't like the cabbage. I just didn't get those. My wife, she liked everything she got as well. I think the only thing she didn't end up finishing was the scalloped potatoes. She thought they were a little too peppery for her. I mean, it's not a dislike per se, just didn't care for the seasoning after the fact. But that's as close to it, I think, to a dislike as either of us had for any of the food that we picked up. I do want to say that all the staff there were like just fantastic. The stuff that wasn't in the video, stuff I just didn't record, stuff just didn't seem like needed to be recorded. But they were all like really great for what has to be, for the restaurant staff there, akin to Black Friday for the rest of the shop, although I'm sure Black Friday is probably busy for them too. They were all like really super cheerful and helpful and friendly, and even though there's a lot of changes this year, it was vastly different from previous years we've gone. It was still a good experience, and I do still intend to go back again in 2024 if they have one. But I mean, I do hope they at least eliminate some of the plate gymnastics. At least, like when I ordered 2 entrees, my intent was to just put them on the same plate together. There's plenty of room on the plate for a piece of salmon and some meatballs and some potatoes. I was not expecting 2 full entrees. And I don't know if they kept doing that or not. I really didn't pay attention going back through if they were doing multiple entrees onto the same plate, because I only ordered 1 more piece of salmon. I didn't want to deal with that. But yeah, the staff there was all really great. It was a good time. It was different than past years, but still good. And still something I would go back and do again. And I would encourage you to go check out yourself if it at all looked interesting to you. I think that's really all we had to say about it. It was fun. The food was good. The staff was great. It was different, but still good. There were things that I wish would come back, like the Prince Scorv. I was disappointed at the lack of the princess cake, because that was kind of like the rice pudding, kind of a good, like, kind of palate cleanser between bites of some of the heavier, stronger flavored, drier desserts that they have there, which were also good. I mean, I got seconds on them. Obviously, I enjoyed them, but the princess cake, I do miss the princess cake. That was nice and light and sweet, and it's maybe we'll be back next year. Who knows? We'll find out. Anyway, yeah, this isn't the ending that I wanted for this video, but it's the ending that we have. The video itself, I still think was fun to film. It was a good time, and I hope you found it at all interesting or entertaining. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. If you've ever been to an IKEA Julbord, let me know what you thought of it. If you've been to like a real, like, authentic Swedish Julbord, let me know. I'm sure how much better that is than what we're offered at a furniture store here in the US. But I do thank you for watching this belated holiday video. I've got like at least 1 more holiday left over coming up. And since I wasn't planning there to be anything for today, this video is going to release on New Year's Eve. I hope you all have a safe and happy and healthy New Year's Eve, and I will see you in 2024.